Before I received Jesus, I didn't know who I was, where I was going. I just knew that it hurt. Everything hurt. Life hurt. My relationships hurt. And I really didn't feel like it was ever gonna change. There was anything I could do about it. And after I received my identity in Jesus, I was able to receive that Jesus sought people like me out. Like, he wasn't looking for me to be perfect. He says that I am a son. I'm his son. And that actually meant a lot. I think that meant the most. When I start thinking about Jesus, not just as this figure, but as like a family member and a brother and a friend, and that he was looking for me to bring me home, that was great. Like, that was an awesome feeling. To know that I'm worthy of receiving that kind of love from my Father helps me understand that other people are worthy of receiving that love. So that also changed my relationship with my Father, because as I was continuing to grow in my relationship with God, I started hearing this inkling about honoring my Father. Whenever I spoke of him, whenever the issue or the topic of fathers came up, I shut down, or I just was angry, and I had not a lot of negative things to say. Got to a place where I wanted to actually apologize to my dad just for saying the things that, he never knew the things that I said about him or things like that, but I knew, and I felt affected by that, and I wanted him to know that, from moving forward, that I wanted to do as much as I could to honor him, honor both my parents, and just to say, God loves you. And so I guess the big takeaway is that as a son, I could be used to bless my Father, to bring both of us closer to our Father. So that was really cool. I'm really excited about this idea that I can inherit what God has. And the thing about inheritance and family is that once you possess something, you can pass that on. So I can pass on this wealth of spiritual knowledge, of emotional well-being, of all the things that I've learned and experienced. I can pass those things on to my family, and that's really exciting. What it's like to receive God is a really hard thing to put into words, because it's such a different emotion. It's such a different feeling. It's very freeing, but to compare it to anything is very tough. But for me, I've lived with asthma my whole life, and so the best comparison that I can give is being able to take a full breath. Before I knew Jesus, I just couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe, and I didn't know what to do about it. But as soon as I said yes, I just took the deepest breath, and I was able to inhale, and it just felt amazing.